newly acquired BMW E53 X5. It has a few issues, and one of them being these headlights, which we're gonna have to sort out. But it's also got an airbag missing out of the passenger door. It's got the passenger door handle not working, so you can't get in from here. There's the revs are hunting. There's a few dings and dents and whatever, but it is like, what, 24-year-old car. I don't know if I said, but it was last on the road, well, MOT expired in July of 2024. So yeah, first things first is these headlights. They are blurry as hell on both sides. Is it chips or is it, that might even be like mold, whatever it's called, the Legionella, not Legionella, like moss and shit. Don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out when we wash it. And then, yeah, it's a bit green. And so anyway, it's a bit green. It looks a bit bad in some places, but just needs a wash really. And yeah, so that is pretty much it. Then inside, I've just got a few dehumidifier things. The seat's a bit cooked. It has heated front seats though. There's some door parts. There's a decent display. In the back, I just checked under here just to see what was cooking, but not much really. Yeah, so not a bad car. And yeah, it's got, I think, 135,000 miles. I'll get the key later and check that. And then under here, it's just the M54B30 3-liter engine. So I think they make around 230 brake horse or something like that. Yeah, these headlights look like this currently. They are cooked. That's a clear bit that's covered by the hood, and that's how they look from the sun. What my plan is, I'm going to use this Cerakote headlight restoration kit. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, first steps first is to wash the headlight. So we're going to do that. Okay, we've got loads of step ones. Yeah, so it says use the wipes in these. So it's going to be 2 on that side, 2 on that side, until you run out basically. Just keep going until you run out of wipes, and just scrub in a circular motion, and then and like a scrubbing circular motion, whatever. So that's what we're going to do. Basically, it removes this oxidization like that. Really? Oh, circular, my bad. That's the wet wipe, and that's the headlight after the first pass. And then that's that headlight, still the same. So this one is still removing oxidization. Still pretty bad. That's the last one for that batch. We've done step 1, wiping down the area with the remover. Now we're on step 2, 2000 grit first. Ooh. Ooh. So put on the pad, wet the surface, wet the pad, keep it wet while you do it, and said don't go in circular motions. I think it said go straight backwards and forwards. Cool. So where should we start? Here? Then use 3000 grit and do the same process. 3000 grit going on. I've just got to let these dry, but they're gonna go hazy first. Well, don't know how much more hazy you can get other compared to how they were. Hopefully less hazy than they were, or less oxidized than they were, but not like, but hazy is okay. We leave this to dry for an hour, and then we come back and we do the application part of the Cerakote. But that is already looking so much better than it was before. So we've now got to take the Cerakote wipe and then wipe it across the way, each direction, doing a 50% overlap each time, and only apply a single coat so we don't double back on ourselves. Repeat the process and then allow us 60-minute drying time before drive-in. I think we're going to start here. Must allow 50% overlap. Got a bit more than 50% there. Anyway, that, oops, not meant to do that, but I've done it. Might just give it inside here a little bit. Okay, this is before. How faded it is, and then this is after the first layer. Well, after I've applied the Cerakote. I'm going to start from here, and we're going to go like that. Shit, I'm dropping it everywhere. And then back the way. And then allow a 50% overlap. Back the way, 50% overlap, and then back the way, 50% overlap, and then up in here, and then done. Okay. Oops, wasn't meant to do that. Okay, now I've just got to wipe any excess Cerakote off of the paintwork, which is all over here, because I'm an idiot, and a little bit over here. Okay. Yo, that is a massive difference, I think. Look at that. There's a massive difference in the headlights. Yeah, sick. Aware. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. If you made it this far, you might as well subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Leave a comment below. Shots a lot. I'll catch you in the next one.